What up, y'all? We got a game coming up. It's like delayed start, so it'll start in like 8 minutes. I'm gonna finish lunch. I'm gonna mute, so you don't have to like watch me eat. I'm gonna play with another interesting function too that I just found. In any case, we should get started here in a sec. What up, Blue Devil Fan 08? Happy Saturday indeed. Go Duke. Yeah, tip off is in 8 minutes, which gives me enough time to finish my salad. I just finished all my meal prep for the week. It's like borderline ridiculous at this point. Let's see, well, the 3 core meals, for sure. So I'm running this experiment, okay? So, like, basically, what I did last year is I handed my workouts over to the AI, to ChatGPT, and I was like, here's where I'm at, here are the metrics, this is like, and here's where I want to get, and this is where I want to get to. And it would, like, create the week-to-week plans. And it's fantastic. Like, they're, like, varied week to week, so there's enough variety, which is really cool. And, like, I gained a ton of strength. It was ridiculous. And then this year, what I'm trying to do is I'm going to hand the nutrition over to it, too. So I said, okay, now that you know, so, like, here's the new goal. You're already making the workouts. Now here's what I'm eating on a particularly, on a given week. And simplify it. So, like, lunch and breakfast are always the same. And then there's a snack in the afternoon, which is like a Greek yogurt with, like, fruit and protein. And then, like, dinner, like, changes. Like, dinner's variety. But, like, because I'm cooking all for myself, so I have a real job. So, like, I kind of have to be, like, a little efficient. I can't just be, like, completely crazy. Like, eat anything. So, like, I gave it to it, and it, like, adjusted the macros. And there's, like, a couple, like, days and stuff where we need to, like, adjust up or down. And so we're just running the experiment. We'll see. The goal is to gain 10 pounds. So it's good to get to 6'3", 200. And, like, go for, like a tight end looking build. And I'm at, like, 190 right now. But, like, yeah. So we'll see what the AI can do. I'm extremely bullish based on, like, last year's results, actually. So I guess it is technically 4. It's like 4 big ones. It's like breakfast, lunch, dinner, plus the snack when I get home from work. Yeah, so it's like 4. And it's around between 3,300 and 3,500 calories a day is what we arrived at. So I basically just finished cooking 4.5 pounds of chicken for the week and 2 pounds of quinoa. But I'm pretty sure the 2 pounds of quinoa is only going to last me like 3 days. So that might last me half the week, is what I've prepped. Based off last week, yeah. What's up, Tim? Yeah, it is a nasty weekend for the playoff game down there in Carolina. Actually, might be rather interesting. Because didn't you all just play a nasty game in the rain against Tampa like 3 weeks ago? Oh, yeah, you're a Steelers fan anyway. You don't care. The weather for the Steelers game will be fine. It's inside a dome in Houston. You'll be no problem. But yeah, the Panthers game might be interesting today. What up, Rock Angel? How you doing? That game is tonight, right? That's the one on Amazon Prime, I think. So we have Carolina and the Green Bay game tonight, I think. Yeah. I don't know, man. You're gonna need your boy Love to like really show up today. He's never been consistent enough for me to like really jump on the bandwagon there. I don't believe. I just don't have enough consistency out of Jordan Love. I don't see it. But for the record, I did get Miami right. I did when we made those calls last week. I said Miami all the way. Well, to be fair, my dad said Miami all the way. And I just copied it. But what an interesting storyline. You got a home game for the U and a homecoming for Mendoza. Mr. Rogers' neighborhood is going to bring a 7th Super Bowl for Pittsburgh. I saw some crazy betting stat that like suggested Pittsburgh was going to win. I just don't really believe in Stroud either, so I'll take Rodgers over Stroud. Wasn't there a game this season, Archangel, if I'm recalling correctly, where Jordan Love, I think, is this his second concussion protocol? Like, he came back from an injury and played a ridiculous game. It was like late. It was like second half of the season. So maybe he has one of those. All right, we need to get off this Tennessee-Florida game. ESPN just ended, bro. This thing is over. There's 40 seconds left, and Tennessee is down 24. I was about to say 14, but then I caught myself, and I was like, no. It's 24. To be fair, this is kind of how I assume this SMU game is going to go, too. Like, they were big frauds last year. Toasty. All right. All right, let's do it, folks. SMU, the biggest frauds in the ACC last year. Let's see what they're doing. Looks like BJ Edwards already scored. Boopy Miller is the other one. We got to flip this around here for a second. Who? Oh, Boopy Miller is out? Oh, well, that's different. Oh, this could be a blowout. Well, if he's not going to play, then that's crazy. You just want to beat UNC. All right, so what do? We just like turn it over again. All right, let's see if our defense actually like comes back here. Oh my God, the 3-point shooting for the other team is like off and running again, 5-0. Like I feel like I've just like this is Groundhog Day, folks. It's like every single ACC game is the same thing. Crazy 3-point shooting by the opposing team, and then like, you know what? I may be willing to call this one a slow start. Let's see. Let's see. Sarr was in the starting lineup, actually. Foster's 3 is no good. I thought Sarr had a great defensive performance. Oh my God, Caleb Foster, that was horrific. Well, that was pretty bad. Here's another 3, and that one goes down again too. Wow. Tell me, stop me if you've seen this before. 8-0. Opposing team from the 3-point line. It's every single game. Every single game, man. Wow, we're about to go down 11-0. Well, this is a great start. John does just be like, again? Yeah, again. Foul Malik Brown. We need Mike Tomlin. I saw a video from the locker room at Louisville the other day. There was a lot of F-bombs being dropped by John. I guess he got him in gear, but like 2.5 minutes, and SMU is off to a, let's see, so that's 4. That would be an 80-point half. Yeah. This is, they're on pace for an 80-point half at the moment. Let's see Isaiah Evans if he can get one. Okay, all right, I see you, Evans. I see you, Isaiah. We'll see that, mate. We'll get that to go. All right, there we go, there you go. Make it happen, make it happen. 11-3, 11-3. These bad starts are becoming a habit. Yeah, so is giving up on pace to give up 80 points and a half. That is great. The Mustangs average around 90 a game, but like 90 a half was not part of the playbook here. So let's see, Caden. Oh my God, what? Oh, I'm gonna review that. I mean, Cam was walking to the other side of the field, acting like he had touched that. I mean, it's just lazy, right? It's like, why are you putting one hand out there, Cam? Like, just go grab it. What is this? The third turnover? Second turnover. Okay, both teams with 2 turnovers. Awful starts, man. Are they intentionally do? I don't know. Oh my God, that's the second foul on Malik Brown, man. That is 2 fouls on Malik in as many minutes. So you got to bring Gungba back, or actually, you just got to enter him into the game. I guess Malik got the start. So there's our best defensive player off to the bench, and that's another 2. So SMU can't miss at the moment. Although, isn't this how the SMU game last year started too? In Dallas, they were like really hot, and then we like put them in a coffin there in the second half. Okay, all right. So that's almost a backcourt violation by SMU, but not quite. So they're definitely a little sloppy here too, but they haven't missed a shot. So here's a 3 that'll probably go. And that one actually was halfway down the cylinder before the ghost of K decided to come in and evict it. And at least we have a foul there as Evans will go to the free throw line, so that might be an easy 2. I don't know, man. I would like to see a game where Duke comes out and like flips it. It's like 11-0 Duke. and like we just like don't even like I don't know. It just doesn't seem possible. The other one, so like obviously we won the game against Louisville, but it is concerning to me that you had Boozer with like what it was 27. I think the stat line was 27 Boozer, 23 Evans, and 20 Foster. And then it was like the next highest guy had 4. Like I feel like some of that is like indicative of why these slow starts happen. It's because like you you just can't go to anyone. You have to like go to like only a few guys. Although the depth has been a little better at home. Hemenia is now in the game. Let's see. He's had a horrific 2 games shooting. Offensively, he's had a horrific 2 games. Oh, it's a double team here at the trap. It's 7 seconds on the shot clock for SMU. You get Tolu back over to his point guard here. Great defense on this possession, and that's a travel. All right, so there was something there. Show me some defense. We got it. Okay. So that'll be the under 16 timeout. But we finally saw some defense here for Duke, finally. My goodness. Okay, so 13-5, Duke with the ball. So it might be an opportunity to go 13-7, but still, like, yikes. My coach would have called the time. Yeah, I mean, I'm sort of surprised that, like, 11-0, like, Shire doesn't call anything of the timeout, but, like, I don't know. It's like, maybe if you were on the road, you would, but like if you're at home, I think he kind of thinks that like we could sort of get it together. But to be fair, like no, I don't know what he's talking to the team about right now. It's like, I'm surprised nobody's asked him about the slow starts, or maybe somebody has. I don't know if anybody out there has been looking at the post-game pressers or anything, if they've seen what John's been saying about that. He calls timeouts as few as Roy Williams. Ha! Roy Williams took timeouts back to the locker room with him, man. Yeah. I mean, I'm not all that worried about it. Specifically today, because we're at home. But like, yeah, especially without Boopy Miller. I mean, this is a Boopy Miller that was averaging 20 points per game. Okay. 20 points. He was playing 35 minutes per game, averaging 20, 7 assists per game, like their leading rebounder. No, sorry, not their leader. Sorry, their leading scorer, rather, is what I meant to say. And so SMU is missing a 20-point per game scorer, and essentially they replaced him with who? BJ Edwards. Okay, BJ Edwards, the 13.5 points per game. So he's a little. He's carrying the load at the moment. Corey Washington. I don't know where he's at. I feel like the numbers are all wrong. The AI messed up all the numbers. Oh, yeah, okay. All right. What's up, Nick? Okay, so somebody did ask him, but they're saying on the broadcast there, Dave O'Brien is saying that Sean Shire felt like we settled for too many threes in the first half of the Louisville game. Yeah, probably. I mean, SMU out here jumping the passing lanes. What a fancy little behind the back there by Hamenia. Great find at Gungba, and there's the convert for 2. Pound it inside. As Gungba is on the board there, 13-7. Let's see if we can ratchet up another defensive possession here. Let's go, boys. Come on. Good D by Evans there. Now it's 1-on-1 against Boozer. Ooh, great footwork by Boozer up again. Oh, up and over, though. Jaden Toombs. Oh, Nick, you had the flu, man? Oh, that sucks. I gotta say, the key to not getting the flu, not taking a flu shot, number 1, sunlight, sleep, and some vitamin D, man. Caden with the step through. Nicely done. Gets the 2 right back. Did you know last year you were 22% more likely to get the flu if you had the flu shot? It's a scam, man. Don't do it. That is a turnover. Beautiful look there. Great defense as Hamenia is trying to bring it up on the court. Is he going to coast it? No, he's going to give it to Caden. He's not quite fast enough to do that. Caden finds Hamenia in the corner, and here he is in front of the camera crazy sections. That 3 goes. So Hamenia is on the board, as we sort of predicted. After a pretty abysmal 2 games, he's got it back. 3 for him, and he's got an assist already, too. So 15-12 as Duke has managed to close the gap here with some really good defense and a little bit of opportunistic shooting. Oh, stepped on the end line, and we got another turnover. So Hamenia is rolling right now defensively and offensively. Hi, what's up, bud? Just go drink more water or something. Why'd you go all the way over there? What's up, bud? All right, Duke with a chance to tie. I'll get it over in the corner there. That's a 3, or it should have been. But Caden puts it on the ball on the deck. Nice find over to Gungba on the weak side. Ooh, Krzyzewski in the building. Along with Mickey. That's nice to see. 15-14 here. 7 minutes down. SMU is cooled off considerably after hitting their first 5. Oh, that's another turnover, and that's the 6th turnover for SMU. I can't tell if that was quite a poke out or he just lost it. Hamenia trying to go coast to coast. What? That was overly ambitious, but I guess they call it an offensive foul. How? I have no idea. Oh, I guess it was not a foul. It was just an out of bounds. Okay. Bad pass turnover. So Duke back on D here. Gungba on Yitigulu. Oh, Yigatolu, rather. Ugh. 17-14. Here's Hamenia again. Ooh, that's out on SMU. 12-13 left, so 13 seconds to the next timeout. Yeah, 11-0 run, and then 14-6. Yeah, we're right back at it. 17-14 here. Let's go. Come on. Oh, Hamenia should be able to take this one. Come on, man. No, he gets cut off. Evans going for a screen. Caden Boozer going for a screen. I don't know. Gungba's just going to take it in and out on the 3. That looked very bizarre. It's like we had 2 guards trying to set screens or cut, and like I think there was a miscommunication there. Hamenia is kind of lost here. Duke lost defensively, but SMU misses the 3. Caden gets it up to Cam, and we're going to put it on the deck, go 1-on-1. He tries to just put it up, and he will actually get 2 for his troubles, as Cam Boozer will go to the free throw line when we come back. That's the under 12 timeout with Duke only down by 3 at this point. Oy. So the slow start. Okay, this one I will grant you is a But again, is it really a slow start? Or is it just bad defense? Or is it just fast start by the opponent because we play really bad D? I think it's like fast start by the opponent because we play really bad D. All right, folks, what are we up to here? So also today, I figured I was looking ahead at the schedule, and the game on Wednesday is at like 10 o'clock. It's something crazy. It's against Cal. Look ahead here to the on the schedule for a second. There we go. All right, look at this. This is an 11 p.m. start on the East Coast. How do you get away with that? How do you get away with setting Duke up with an 11 p.m. start on the East Coast? At least make it like 7 or something. 7 on the West Coast, so it'll be 10, right? And at least this game is that's at 6. So that's a late one. So next week is going to be a bit of a bizarre week. I don't know if we're streaming. We're definitely streaming Saturday. I don't know if we're streaming Wednesday. Like, that's 10 p.m. for, like, obviously we'll watch the game. It's 10 p.m. for me, but, like, I got people over too, like, coming over too. I don't know. We'll see about this Cal one. The Stanford one we do for sure. And then we have a week off. Because after the travel, they give us a week off here. These two games might be tough. I mean, we've already seen Louisville lose to Stanford, right? And then we play Louisville again. Ugh, it's a big Monday matchup there. So Cam at the free throw line here for 2 after the foul. 2 fouls apiece. 2 SMU, 2 Duke. And he makes the first. All right, and so he makes both. So nicely done at the free throw line. I have to say, our free throw shooting has improved dramatically in these last couple games as well. I'd say the last 3 games we've had very good. Starting with the Florida State one. Oh, Hamenia again with forcing a turnover, and Caden is going to take this one coast to coast. He still seems to be the only Duke player that can go 94 feet. What was that? Who said 11 p.m. is a good time? Yeah, no one said 11 p.m. is a good time. That's the problem. I mean, it's a great time on the West Coast because it's 8 o'clock, but, like, still, you should start it at, like, 7 or something, like, on the West Coast. And then at least you get 10. Like, I understand you can't start it at, like, 5. Like, I get that, but, like, don't push it all the way to 11. Caden Boozer. At least start the game at 9 p.m. Eastern. Or you could do that too. Exactly. Because you have the 7 o'clock game, and then you have the 9 o'clock game. Now you have a 7 o'clock game, a 9 o'clock game, and an 11 o'clock game. It's kind of crazy. Caden made both free throws, so Duke now finally has a lead, and there's bodies hitting the floor all over the place underneath the baseline over there. As we, oh my God. Oh. I feel like Cam is like getting offensive fouls called against him for just straight flops. There was the one last game too, where you're like, that's definitely like not enough contact to like run someone over. I don't know what. Gangba on Igatolu, great defense here. Duke comes up with it. And Semenia's getting a lot of minutes tonight. He's playing well though. Cam gonna initiate here, and we'll draw a foul, and that'll just be a common foul. That's the fourth foul on SMU. See where Hemenia looks. He's looking down low for a Gungba. It results in a turnover, a bad pass. It was pretty telegraphed, and the alley-oop by SMU does not land, and so they have another chance here. It's going to go out of bounds. Oh, Darren Harris almost steals it. Pretty helter-skelter offense here. Oh. Yigatolu did not have possession of that ball, man. He was fumbling it, bobbling it. It would be nice if these West Coast schools could have their own conference where they're close together, easier travel, and more natural rivalries. Oh, what a concept. You know, Nick, I feel like if we're all still around in like 20 years, I feel like it'll swing back. Like the Pac-12 will come back in 20 years. It's just like the way that like the things go, I feel like that's where it's headed. Great pass down low to Dame Sar, who had the extra pass to Gumba. That was beautiful ball movement by Duke. He just couldn't convert the two, but Gumba will go to the free throw line. We pick up a foul on that possession. I mean, it's great extra pass. I thought Dame Sar, because he knew it was going to be blocked by Yigatolu, so great extra pass. It is crazy to me how, like, Hawaii manages to, like, do it, though. They're, like, way far away from everything. So Gungba makes the first and misses the second. That's the first miss for Duke. 5 of 6, let's call it. At the free throw line, Duke by 2. So we've pulled all the way back and then haven't really managed to extend anything. But SMU, that'll be another turnover. And that's another foul, actually, is the reach in there. That's a frustration foul, I think, there for SMU, honestly. So that'll be the 6th team foul on SMU with 9 minutes and 20 seconds left here in this first half. Again, kind of like what we did against Louisville. Like, we got into bonus early. We just, like, send the ball down low and, like, force people to guard you, but they can't. They can't guard like Cam specifically. Let's go one-on-one here. No, SMU's going to bring 2. He's going to get the step through, and he almost got it to go. And that was about to be an and one, but again, he will get fouled and he will go to the free throw line, and that's the 7th. So Duke in the bonus for the rest of the way. At 9 minutes here in the bonus as we have more free throws coming for the Blue Devils. Nice. I feel like this surge in free throw shooting is very resembles a lot the one with Cooper Flag. Like, remember in December, Flag like really improved the free throw shooting and the 3-point shooting, and we have seen a marked difference in Cam Boozer's ability to shoot free throws here once we have entered ACC play. So, message received, I think. From both the coaching staff and player, it's very, very nice to see that improvement. So SMU stuck at 17 at the moment. Great defense by Duke as SMU has to try to initiate offense here. With 7 seconds on the shot clock, and Dame Sarr is just putting his man into the ground at the moment. Oh, and he gets a block, and that'll be a shot clock violation. Dame Sarr. So we have figured out Dame Sarr's natural ability here. It is crazy, like, yeah, great to not bite on the shot fake there as Edwards has no option, like nowhere to go. Look, Edwards came out and scored 5 points in basically the first 2 minutes of the game, and then Dame Sarr comes in and, like, he hasn't scored since. It was very similar to the Louisville guard, that, like, in the second half, Dame Sarr had him basically exclusively, and he just didn't do anything. So Dame Sarr seems to be, like, defensive specialist, very much like Malik Brown. And as I say that, Malik Brown, now offensive specialist, throws down the alley-oop from Gungba as SMU went into his zone, and Duke just picked it apart. And Dame Sarr now on the floor. He gets that one. He's going to put it up to Malik Brown. Brown is going to take one jump step. Oh, that should have been an and one. Cameron was ready to rock on that one. But it'll be a foul, and Duke is absolutely in gear at the moment, thanks to the defensive effort by Dame Sarr. And Malik Brown with 2 fouls, actually, looking great here in this later stages of the first half. It looks good. All right, we're back. We're back, folks. We figured it out. I'm like swapping out my drinks here, one for the other. Now it's going to fill this one up. All right, boys, we're back. We're back. Everybody, no more panic. Glad to see Duke has finally solved the free throw situation. Indeed. The interesting one to see, let's actually take a look, because we were shooting, it was 70% coming into conference play. So let's open up the box scores here from the 3 conference games. It was 70 or 72. I might have to check me on that. It was, let's call it 72, okay? So against Georgia Tech, actually this one kind of, the Georgia Tech one was not good. It was second half. Yeah, it was 68.6. I remember this one because, like, we were basically saying that I think the free throw shooting is going to cost us this game. So that was 68.6 against Georgia Tech. And then we, like, sort of were like, actually, free throw shooting almost cost us a game. We need to, like, get in the gym and shoot free throws. 92% in the Florida State game, okay? And then in the Louisville game, we had 70? Really? That bad? Oh, wow. I didn't realize it was that bad. Okay, it was actually pretty bad. Never mind. 68%. But now we're 5 of 6. So why is it so bad? Oh, Caleb Foster, 2 of 6. Ow. Caleb Foster being 2 of 6 from the free throw line? I don't understand how a guard does that. Like, how do you go 2 of 6 from free throws? Otherwise, it's like 1 of 2. Like, sure, 2 of 4, like whatever. 1 of 2, 1 and 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. But like this one, if we had like if he had done 5 of 6, so that's another 3, you still get like 22 out of 28. So 22 out of 28 gives you 78. It increases another 11 points, so it's almost closer to 80. Well, I guess only the numbers don't quite back it up, but like I feel like the eye test is a little better on the free throw shooting. But yeah, interestingly, the numbers don't quite back it up yet. So let's see. Good we didn't wait till the second half to get going, yeah. Well, I feel like we may have figured out the formula at this point. Let's see, all 9 Blue Devils, our 9-man rotation has all gotten to play so far. So, Malik Brown at the free throw line. And makes the first. And Duke has completely spun the game around here. Oh, that's short. That's a line driver. Oh, boy, that looked bad. So it's Duke by 7 with 8 minutes to go here in the first. Duke's got to rebound that. All right, let's clear it out. Come on. Oh, Dame Sarr's got a wide open 3 in the corner. Oh, my God. Good defense, bad offense, I guess. It's like he's either really good at defense or really good at offense, but he can't be both in the same game. Let's see, Gungba and Yigatolu one-on-one. Oh, Yigatolu can't convert. And Malik Brown tries to save it underneath the basket. That is ill-advised. Let it go out of bounds. Yeah. You don't want to do that. That's an easy 2 points there for SMU trying to swim for it here as got poked away from Caden for a second. So Duke's only going to have 12 seconds on the shot clock here. We got to run offense quickly. So Cam picks up his dribble. 3 seconds here. Cam's got to put up a 3. Oh, he hits it! Wow, with the expiring shot clock too, Cam just got to put it up there. And that's off the foot of SMU for sure. That is for sure off of SMU's foot. Oh my gosh, they gave it back to SMU anyway. Fine. Okay, I guess so. Great hands by Evans. He's going to put Edwards with a really tough shot over the top of Sarr. Okay, we'll take that. We'll take that shot, I suppose. Duke by 6, 27-21. Oh, Evans just putting it on the deck nicely here and out of bounds on SMU, though. Nebraska surges past Indiana. It improves to 16-0. I was not tracking that Nebraska was a top 10 team, by the way. That is on the line. It should be a long 2. He had a foot. Evans had a foot on the line. Cheap foul on Dame Sarr's first. No, his second, actually. So both Malik Brown and Dame Sarr have 2. Those are our 2 defensive specialists. It could be his first, actually. Maybe it updated or hasn't updated accordingly. 9 seconds for SMU to get something going as they are down 8. Long 3 on the way. No. Great hands by Foster. No. Actually going to end up in the hands of SMU for the second chance opportunity. Evans with the bizarre screen up top. Could have taken 3 passes up, puts it on the deck. Almost traveled. Dame Sarr in the corner is found by Evans, and Sarr gets the 3. Nicely done. 9-point advantage by Duke. And Dame Sarr with another theft. Wow. Dame Sarr is just completely destroying the SMU guards at the moment. Caleb Foster for 3. Short. Not enough legs in that one. Yeah, Dame Sarr really looks like Malik Brown, but like smaller. Oh my gosh, he does it again! But it stays with SMU at the moment. Oh, almost. Foster got beat, and SMU manages to break the press from both Sarr and Brown, so 2 points for them. Back to a 7-point margin. Dame Sarr, quick catch, quick shot! And he's found the range! Duke by 10. 35-25. This looks a lot better here. Oh, Yigatolo gets it stripped by Brown. Wow, that was 2 points for sure. Caleb Foster running the floor. No. Not Caden Boozer. And Yigatolo with the putback. No, still can't finish it. Oh my gosh, Duke up ahead here. I don't know how Duke it managed to evade SMU from scoring twice. Isaiah Evans with a quick 3. Not quite. I see what Evans was trying to do there, but Shire going to call time. Okay. User to lose a timeout, you may as well call it here. So it's going to be a media timeout anyway, so it'll be a full. Great defense here for Duke in the second half of the first half. These second 10 minutes, much better than the first 10 minutes, actually. Looking good here, folks. Looking good as we take the final timeout of the half. What do we think, folks? What do we think? Throwback tees today for the first 1,000 students. Oh, cool. That's cool. They gave 2001 Blue Devil National Champions. That's pretty sweet. This is let's see. Where was it? Oh, these ones. These are cool. I like these. It's got these like vintage ones. There's only ever so often that like we actually have like a really like the students get like a really unique shirt. Like we had one that was like the recycled one. It was the game against I feel like it was a Kentucky game or something, but it was like the Duke blue with the silver lettering. It was like very unique. We had never seen any shirt like that one, but this one's really cool. This one 20th anniversary, January 10, 2026. That's very cool. Herbert, welcome in with a go, Duke. Duke is cooking the horses, man. He's turning them into glue at the moment, actually. I think is the proper way that works. Who is the second best three-point shooter? Yeah, probably. I think by the numbers, it's Isaiah Evans and then Cam Boozer. Jay Will's probably right. Caden to Gungba, over to Darren Harris for three. Ooh, in and out. Couldn't get the offensive board, so Duke still by 8 here. SMU with an opportunity here. 2:46 to go here in the first half. SMU going to try to see if it can get it down to within 5. Duke obviously wants to try to extend this thing to double digits. There's a difficult shot there by Davis Ray, but it goes, and now it's a 6-point game. Gumba at the top of the key, passes it to Harris. Don't really have our top guards in the game at the moment, as Evans, Foster, Sarr all getting a break. Nice pass from Cam to Gungba, and Gungba is going to get his own rebound. He's going to get his own rebound again, and it'll go out of bounds on SMU, so keep it with Duke at the moment. 2:08. We have subs coming in. Maybe not offense for defense here. Yeah, we're 13.5-point favorites, and it's a 6-point lead, so it's actually like right on the margin at the moment. Half a game, you get half that spread. So Caden Boozer with the teardrop. What a beautiful looking shot. Gets it to go. 29-37. So you tick under 2. Oh, great hands almost there. Almost a steal from Davis Ray, who scored the last one. Igatulu trying to go over or rather SMU trying to go over the top to Igatulu. That's going to be a foul on Gungba. Oh, no, he's going to travel. I thought they were going to get the whole, like, reach in, man. Gungba's got an arm, like, on Igatolu's chest. Like, Okay, I mean, we'll take it, but, like, interesting. Caden with the floater and Igatolu with the dirt over. Darren Harris trying to come off a screen here for Cam. We're back to Gungba. I don't know what offense we're running right now. It's kind of like Gungba at the top of the key offense, and then one of the guards try to get it. Or it's actually alley-oop. Back to Gungba! Okay, it's two-man game offense. That's what we're trying to run. Now I get it. Go Duke. I got chicken and acorn squash soup ready. Ooh, that sounds actually... Acorn squash soup. That sounds interesting, my man. Timeout by SMU here as we've extended back to 10. It's what we said coming out of the timeout. Duke wants to see a double-digit lead here going into the locker room. SMU is going to try to get it down to 5. Right now, Duke winning that battle in this last 4 minutes. Quick 30-second timeout. And we're back here. Oh, so Boopy Miller had the flu. Okay. Gotta take care of yourselves, guys. Gotta take care of yourselves. Great defense by Gungbo and Yugatolu, who's got to get it back outside to the top, and SMU has to reinitiate offense here. They've got 7 seconds on the shot clock. They're going to put up a desperation 3. Oh, wow, it goes. Okay. Five-second game clock, shot clock differential. Duke will presumably try to hold it for the final shot as it's a 7-point affair here in Cameron. 10 seconds on the shot clock, and Duke will initiate. That's what we were going for. And Cam Boozer will just take it himself. Desperation. Oh, my God. Wow, man. An end of half three-pointer. We left too much time on the clock. I mean, nice poster by Boozer, but we left too much time on the clock. 2 back-to-back three-point shots have SMU down only 6. Man, the three-point defense is just so bad. I mean, they're shooting 57.7 from the field, 57.1 from 3. God. Our 10 free throws, at least, 10 to 12, is part of the reason we're back in this thing. Our shooting is only 48%, 13 of 27, and we're 5 of 14 from 3. SMU is 4 of 7. It's very efficient. We're just jacking threes, man. What is... Oh. That's what Seth Greenberg is talking about, yeah. Yeah, I mean, the defense is... There's like some bright spots defensively, but like as a team... Let's put it this way. As a team, the defense is not there. Right? As individuals, there is very good defensive presence, if you will. Obviously, Brown and Sarr have proven themselves to be very good defensively themselves, but the entire team doesn't seem to be playing really good team defense. Let's go to the split box here. Yeah, let's go to the split boxes. We got Cam Boozer here with 9 points to lead the Duke scoring. Toombs on this side, 15 points. Number 10, Toombs here. Let's see, what is he averaging? Here's Toombs. Jaden Toombs averaging 2 points per game. Averaging 2 points per game. Okay. Great. So that's amazing. Is that real? Season stats. Games played, 8. 2 of 7 from 3. 2 of 2 from 3. Okay. Does this include the stats from today? Points 53. 53 divided by 8. 6.6. The dude averages 6.6 points a game. And he's got 15. And he's 2 of 2 from... He actually hasn't missed. 6 of 6 from the floor. 2 of 2 from beyond the arc. What? What is chat? What is this, man? Like this is crazy. It's like that Khalifa guy from Louisville, man. It's like hasn't hit a 3 all season, or as drops 5. Like what? How does this keep happening? Like why does this keep happening, man? Why can't people come in and just have average games against us? That's all I'm asking. Just have average games, okay? I mean, you can only play who's in front of you, obviously, and like obviously we can't control the Boopy Miller situation because like he has the flu or whatever. But like we beat Louisville without their main point guard. My guess he'll probably be back for the game in Cameron. And now we're only ahead by 6 against SMU, without their best player. Which, by the way, if you're a betting person and the line was 13.5 for the whole game, it's basically 6.5 here. Or for the half. So it's like Vegas got it exactly right. Duke by 6. So what is this? Michigan, Wisconsin. Michigan 14-0. It's like they got tested here at home, actually, by Wisconsin. Oh, that game is still going. Actually, that's on CBS. Interesting. Let's see. Oh, let's switch to that game. Why don't we? While we're in the halftime, let's switch to this Michigan-Wisconsin game. But what we're still seeing here, look, so we've made 13. We've assisted on 10. I like that ratio. I mean, that's good. That's great. Our three-point shooting is atrocious. Dame Sarr is the only one. 2 of 3. All 3 of Foster's have looked bad. I mean, Foster coming off a 20-point game, probably one of his best games as a Blue Devil, honestly, at the second half there in Louisville, to really carry us in that second half. 0 of 4 right now. Like, we got to see some more out of Caleb Foster. I'm looking like we got to have like 10 points out of Caleb Foster here in the second half. Although the scoring is a little bit more balanced because you have Caden that had 6. And Sarr with 6, so you have some supporting cast. Himeni has hit a 3, so he's got 3. And actually, Gungba has 7. But like, it's a far like, so that's better. So like, the scoring is much more balanced than what we had at Louisville, but still, like Caleb Foster, my man, you got to get yourself in the box score here. Only played 6 minutes, which is the weird one. I wonder if like, did he start? He did start, but I guess we're just not going with the vibes here. $14 turnovers for SMU, though. This is crazy. 14 turnovers and a half. I do wonder if they're like, look, they've turned the ball over 14 times, and we've only gotten 16 points on off turnovers. We're like 1 point per turnover is really, really bad. The fact that they're only down 6, having turned the ball over 14 times, is a bit concerning, to be fair, because if they come in and they only turn the ball over 6 times, we might be in for a very interesting second half. No fast break points. That's funny. 9 steals for Duke. Yeah, coming to 14 turnovers. But we are also not winning the rebounding margin here. This is 16-11. All right, so let's see this Michigan-Wisconsin game. Wisconsin was at the free throw line, but that was a miss. So with 2 minutes left, Wisconsin is up by 8, looking to knock off number 2 Michigan, 14-0 Michigan on Michigan's home floor. All right, chat, we're taking bets here. Does Wisconsin get it done or not? I'm going to say Michigan comes back to win. Oh gosh, Elliot Cadeau, that's so funny. Good soup. I mean, the acorn squash has got to be like, I don't know if I've ever had acorns though. Like I feel like a squirrel at that point. What is an acorn? Is it like a walnut? Chestnut? Hundred on Michigan. Michigan kind of has to extend the game, although the 1-1 did not go here for Wisconsin. So Michigan with a big opportunity here. Got to get one. And here's a timeout. I think we have about five minutes left in our halftime. Quick timeout here for Michigan after they brought it down to 2. Stand up. Maybe when we'll go standing here in the second half. We've got to really stretch it out. Michigan going full court press. Ooh, Wisconsin almost lost it out of bounds. Wow, Wisconsin's got 3 seconds on the shot clock. What a prayer. No. Wow, great defense by Michigan, actually. Real fast down the floor. Oh, they got the follow-up. Oh, no. Offensive interference. Offensive interference. It was in the cylinder. Yeah. It was in the cylinder. Too bad. This offensive interference, it's still up in the rim. Yeah, it had just touched the rim. I guess, how far off does the ball need to? I mean, it just bounced. It's an offense. It's a goaltend. I mean, they'll look at it, but it's a goaltend. I'm pretty sure. Soup, crackers, and Gatorade. Lunch of champions, man. Nice. So the ball is looking like it's going off the rim here, but I don't know. It's like, I feel like we're in the NFL. It's like, is it a catch? Is it not? Should be getting going here in a minute. Des Bryant, no catch game. It wasn't a catch. I don't think it was a catch. Go back, go. All right, boys, let's go. Come on, second half. Get it underway. Let's get going. 35 seconds here. I think, let's see if Michigan's going to play this out or not. Coffin corner, timeout. You get the ball. Call the parlor to say a prayer. Oh my gosh, Bill Raft is amazing. How are we still not how are we still not playing, man? This halftime is eternal. All right, I'm gonna go at 3. So it's 4 o'clock. So we'll have a bit of a hard stop, but come on, let's go. Gilbert Arenas for Arizona. Wow. I bet Coach Shire lives in a bigger house. I remember when he probably does have a bigger house, yes. All right, let's go. Send it. Duke with the ball to start. Caden getting the nod here in the second half. Caden, Sar, Cam, Evans, Brown. Cam trying to get involved early. His hook shot in the paint doesn't quite go. So keep it a 6-point game here. As SMU looking for opportunities. They got off to a very hot start in the first. Let's see if they get that again in the second, and that 3 is no good. So SMU finally missing some shots here. Shooting 58% from the floor in the first half, and we got a turnover, I think. No, keep it with Duke off of SMU. Evans thought about the 3 for a second, takes a little spin move, now shoots it, and he got it. Duke sticking in its man-to-man today, no zone. Looking a little better defensively, honestly. Looks like SMU on pace for 70 here, which will be better than our previous latest opponents here. 2 seconds on the shot clock. That'll be a shot clock violation, actually. And there actually is great Duke team defense. We talked about right at the start of the halftime how we've had some bright spots on defense individually with Malik Brown and Dame Sarr, but as a team, it really didn't look like we had put it together. That possession, great team defense. Have I met the Duke coach? Yeah, I've met Coach K once. I had the jersey behind me. Evans drills another one. The jersey behind me is signed by K. Evans gets another one as Mickey is looking like she's ready to go. Mickey's like, excuse me, Mike, I need to go. This game is now over. As Isaiah Evans has 6 here in the second half. hot start here for Isaiah Evans in the second. Now with 13. He had 7 in the first, 6 here in the second. And SMU with a quick 30-second or a quick timeout, either way, I suppose. What happened with Michigan? Oh, Michigan trailing by 4 with 15.6 seconds left. And they're at the free throw line, actually. So you can see it down here. Oh my gosh, they get the second one. So it's a 2-point game. They're just kind of going back and forth fouling, I think, here. Looks like it's going to be a full timeout for SMU. And Wisconsin going to go to the free throw line again. So what do we think for NFL playoffs, y'all? What are y'all thinking? Like, is it finally Josh Allen's year? Like, it kind of has to be, right? What an interesting game. I know Tim's got his Steelers. What are we thinking? Are we thinking Rams on the NFC side? Thinking Seahawks? Or Darnold going to crash out? Oh, wow. Wisconsin missed the first free throw. It's still a 2-point game. Coach Shire. Have I met Coach Shire? I mean, I was in school with Shire, with John for 2 years. But no, I don't think I've met him personally. No, I think Josh Allen's going to crash and burn and prove that he's not going to win a Super Bowl. Interesting. I also think Jacksonville. Wow. How interesting. Oh, Michigan trying to go. Michigan will. Okay, the shot is no good, actually, at the end. Wisconsin will knock off Michigan 91-88. Even though Michigan's 3 at the buzzer would have tied it, but the shot is no good. I just want my Packers to get there. I've been blessed to see my Packers win Super Bowl 45, but I'd love another. That was laughing at the doubting the Rams. Wow. We're all on the Rams. Okay. Herbert's on the Rams. Let's see it. Stafford. Yeah, could be, man. Could be. Especially with Puka. Anyone taking the 49ers? I mean, the 49ers have looked strong. Brock Purdy's looked strong. Obviously, CMC has been strong all season. Very, very competitive NFC, I think. The Bears don't really convince. I mean, the Bears will be fine. Could be an interesting game between Green Bay and the Bears tonight. So Duke has opened a 12-point lead. Remember SMU. Duke was threatening to go up double digits close to the end of the first half. SMU hit 2 straight threes on back-to-back possessions. Now Isaiah Evans has hit 2 straight threes on back-to-back possessions and blown out the lead again in favor of the Blue Devils as we've now played 2 minutes here in the second half. Isaiah Evans almost gets a hand on that shot. Offensive board to SMU. Actually, Caden goes to the ground for it, and we have a jump ball that'll go to SMU, so they'll get it again. I, for some reason, think the Panthers. Oh, interesting. Oh, that's a turnover on the inbounds play here by SMU, and they're just dogging Isaiah Evans, and they get it back, and now a foul on Caden. Man, how does Isaiah Evans unable to dribble himself out of that problem? Host, I think it was the 2011 season was the best. Packers won the Super Bowl, and Duke won the Natty. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. That was the Aaron Rodgers one. Yeah. What do we okay, SMU inbounding. They actually get it in clean this time. Evans here with the defense and gonna shoot over the top. No good. That was Pierre Jr. trying to shoot over the top of Evans. The Boozer twins down with the rebound and almost a bad pass by Sar, but Caden saves it, and actually now SMU is going to get it back, so that's another turnover, and that's actually a good foul by Sar. Make him earn it on the free throw line here. That was a run out. The game has gotten very, very messy here in the last minute. Ooh, missed the first. One or two at the free throw line for the Ponies. It's Duke still by 11, but things have slowed down offensively here for the Blue Devils for a second as we've had back-to-back turnovers on the last two possessions. Evans putting up a crazy shot. I don't know what that was. I think he was trying to get a foul, but like that was pretty bad. Yeah, Jay Will is not having it here. Malik Brown on Yugatolu. Good defense. Yugatolu does score it here. So 3 points for the Ponies. Get it over to Brown. All right, let's go. Duke by 9. Although after we went up by 12, we sort of just stopped doing stuff and turned it over a bunch. So here's Cam trying to right the ship. Finds his brother Caden in the corner. Caden is wide open from 3, and Caden drills it. Great shot. Great find by Cam. Great ball movement away from or off the ball movement there. And there we go. Wow, I just kind of let him go. I don't know who called timeout there. I think John called timeout because it's like we just let the guy go to the basket for no reason. So that's, I guess, an official TV timeout, but really, I think Duke called it. Yeah, it's Duke. I mean, otherwise, the would have just kept going because there's like no whistle. Where did Coach Shire coach before Duke? Nowhere. He's only coached at Duke. Curiously, this Toombs guy hasn't scored yet in the second half. This Jaden Toombs. Oh. there we go. I feel like we are falling in love with the three a bit too much here in the second half. I mean, we were really successful in the first, like, our 3-point shooting in the first half wasn't very good. It's like, what, 5 of 14? Yeah, 5 of 14. 35%, but our overall shooting was 48%. So Shire played pro ball in Israel, I think, for a few years, and then he had an eye injury and couldn't continue playing. So then he came back and coached. We're down to 5 unbeatens. Michigan did not defend the 3-point line. Sounds like Duke. They'll be fine, though. We'll see them at the end of the year. Actually, no, we'll see them in February. We'll see Michigan next month for our one out-of-conference game. The Bears still suck. I'm not sure we have any Bears fans around, yeah. Nice extra pass. Semenya, Foster. Great ball movement around the perimeter here. Now Duke's got to find a shot. There you go. I thought Semenya could have taken it. Kick it outside. Back to Caden. Yes, Caden hit it from this spot last time. Same spot, same results. Great. What beautiful ball movement on that possession, honestly, by the Blue Devils. Like the passing around the perimeter, then the drive, then the kick out. That was vintage Duke basketball right there. That was beautiful to see. Edwards, all right, so Duke by 11. Finally, Duke manages to score. Cam's got to get it out here. He's got the double team. He's going to find his brother Caden. Same spot, not quite. Couldn't go 3 for 3. Heat check there. Let's see, both SMU and Duke only have 2 timeouts left. Oof. Washington's got a 3. Okay, so that'll bring it down to 8. Gungba for 3, right straight on. I don't know. Foster, great offensive board to save the possession because that was not good. Gungba, Semenya. So where we wanted to go with that pass. Semenya double fake, nothing. SMU doesn't fall for it. Foster loses man, gets it back to Semenya. Nice extra shot fake, 3 seconds here. Cam Boozer from the corner. Not quite. Foul on Yigatolu. Foul on Yigatolu, man, on the rebounding action. You saw that one from a mile away. Duke will have another opportunity here. Cam going one-on-one. Does SMU bring the double? They do at the very end. Ooh, beautiful. Man, that was a little lucky, honestly. Kind rim there in Cameron. Get that one to go. So Duke back up by 10. 11 points for Cam now on his way to a double-double. He's got 6 rebounds. Oof. SMU keeps hitting from the outside, man. BJ Edwards, that is... Man, we just cannot... I don't understand why we don't defend the 3. Like, you rather give up 2s than 3s, man. Like, good offensive board by Gungba gives it right back to SMU, and SMU with an opportunity to make it a 5-point game as they come down the floor. Can't get that one. Do get the offensive board. What a cheap foul. Two free throws here for SMU. Could bring it down to a 5-point game. These ponies are not going away, folks. So he makes them both, and now it's 5. Wow. A quick 3 and then 2. 55-50. Duke's going to have to get a bucket here. Cam is going to take it from the top of the key. Boozer with the 3, man. When you need a bucket, who do you go to? Cam Boozer. So easy. Too easy. It's too easy. Nobody guards him out there at the top of the key. He's got 14. This might be a game where someone cries. Maybe an SMU fan. Oh my gosh. Oh. That was a brick. Luckily, that three-pointer doesn't go, but it was pretty bad defense. Like, trying to going underneath screens or whatever. Caleb Foster with a spin move can't get it. Too difficult, honestly. We said Foster really had to get going. He still got 0. After a 20-point performance the other night, you get Tolu with a mismatch, and Hamenya's going to pick up a foul. Sunshine's finally out where I'm at in west of Charlotte. Maybe it won't be too bad. I saw Leggett was riding his horse to the game. It was quite interesting. Got SMU inbounding. They've made a mess of this a couple times before. 30 seconds to the next timeout. And the little scoop goes. 6-point affair. Mania driving in, and 1 for Nick. Oh, there's a Bears fan behind the bench there in Cameron. You can hear the coaches not happy. Oh, Minya could not get it. So it's an 8-point game here. It's like very tenuous. We're like between 5 and 8. Like this really could swing any way, actually, still. SMU gets like we've seen them hit back-to-back 3s, right? It would be a 2-point game. Duke can get hot as well. This little, right, the ACC logo there, that's a 2. So it's a 6-point game. You know, if Duke doesn't convert here, SMU could really get themselves back in it. Played it even, really, between the two teams here. 19 all, and that's a foul away from the ball, and that will take us to the TV timeout. I just heard Carolina picked up the 5th-year option for Bryce. They better give this kid a new contract if Carolina is smart. But if it's the Panthers we're talking about? Well, so you mean like a contract beyond just like picking up the option, right? Okay, quick bio break. All right, we're back. Oh, but they're smart to build a franchise around Bryce. Oh, I see. Evans, oh my god, that was like a falling backwards, like what a quick shot, man. It's like Evans fading away, falling down, out of bounds. Like that's the best we come up with out of a timeout. Like really? Oh, it's a 2 points here for SMU, and that's what like this is the nightmare scenario, right? It's like now SMU only down 4. They're just hanging around. Caden's got to get a beautiful pass to Gungba. Great way to go up with 2 hands, by the way, and just throw that down. So by 6, just run them off the 3-point line here. Good defense on this possession. Oh. 21 points for their freshman, man. Crazy. Bears still suck, but the ponies, man, 9 of 10. Gumbo doesn't really have an angle here. Oh, and as I say that, he lays it in with the right hand. Never mind. Oof, in and out there for SMU. Finally, something to stop the SMU scoring. Evans going fast, going too fast. Evans going too quickly there for my, like, it's just crazy. Like, nobody can run transition. Nobody can run us in transition except for Caden, man. He's the only Duke Blue Devil that's actually fast enough and in control. Like, the combination of being fast and aggressive enough and in control. And, like, Caleb Foster has been a big disappointment in this game, especially coming off this 20-point performance the other night. You're like, wow, maybe Caleb Foster's actually turned the page. He's got a goose egg right now as Evans misses a rare free throw. And our free throw percentage is back down to our average in the 70s. All right, so 1 of 2. Duke by 7. Malik Brown with the poke out. We have Brown and Sarr back in. This is our best defensive lineup, although there's no Cam Boozer, so he's going to get a bit of a rest. But again, the best defensive lineup for Duke. Oof, right over the top of Isaiah Evans. SMU just refuses to die. Caden's trying to get it to Gungbo, but this might be forced. He does end up getting down low. Gungbo one-on-one. There's a reach-in foul. Gungbo with the body contact. Gungbo with a shot. We'll go to the free throw line instead. Yeah, I mean, I think that's the big story today is just like the not quite the subpar performance by Caleb Foster. Because if Foster had 10 points, man, this would be 75-60. Like, we'd be ahead by 10, right? Like, if Foster was hitting his averages, it's not like he hasn't taken shots either. Yes, he's just not converted. And Gungba makes them both, so that's at least 2. Gives us a 2+2, so a 7-point margin. So this is it, man. Like, we need this stop and a bucket. Oh, yeah, right there. Dame Sarr, and there's Malik Brown draws a foul. That's it. Dame Sarr and Malik Brown are going to get it for us. They're going to get us the stop. Yeah, Jay Will's got it right. We're exponentially better defensively with both Sarr and Brown on the court at the same time. It's curious that it's like we finally sort of figured that out. It's such an interesting little interplay. Cannon picked up his dribble for a sec, but now has it back. Shire calling out the play from the sideline. 10 seconds for Duke. Caden. Ooh, Caden picks up his pivot foot, and it's a turnover. Oh, but it's a turnover for SMU, so it's opposing turnovers, I guess, to call it. Each team with a turnover of its own, and we just go back to where we started with Duke with 30 seconds on the shot clock, getting ready to tick under 8. Here's Gungba one-on-one and Yigatolu. Gungba with the right hand. Wow! What strength by Pat Gungba. Duke by 9 with 8 minutes. And again, this is right where we need to stop. This is big right here, right here, right here. Come on, between Sarr and Brown. They're going to bring the double. Ooh, Evans. There's Malik Brown. There he is. And Malik Brown is into the front row. Opposite the student section. Somebody protect that shoulder, please. All right, we're back. We're back. The defense is back. Duke by 9 here with 7:48 to go. Stretch it out, everybody. We gotta want everybody standing, man. Everybody stand. Some twists. $67? No, $69. 6-7, 6-9 right now. I think we're in decent shape. Honestly, I would see if we could play this lineup just like to the end. Although Sarr has 3 fouls and Malik Brown has 2, but like, and you could swap Gungba with Cam. They're sort of interchangeable. We're just like getting Cam a rest, but like, I think it's okay. I think it's okay. I think if we play this lineup to the end, then we'll be in good shape. All right, let's see it. The thing is, though, we do wonder if if this gets even more out of hand, I do wonder if SMU takes another timeout. I love the J-Will analysis, honestly. That was great. All right, so 7:45 left in the game. Let's see what they have here coming out of the timeout. Oh, they're about to throw it out of bounds. Not quite. It was saved. Oh, how do you let them score that, man? That was about to be a turnover, and it turns into 2 points, and that's a bump. It's Jane Toombs with the foul there. That'll be his second. We have the 1-and-1 coming as Dame Sarr will go to the free throw line. Oh, Dame Sar, give me another free throw, man. The miss of the 1-and-1 is effectively a turnover as SMU now trails by 7. It's probably the right play. Honestly, the right play is to like foul Duke when they're in the 1-and-1. Was this a turnover? It is. It's another turnover for SMU. 19 turnovers for the Ponies. We say they had like 16 in the first half. Actually taking the care of the ball pretty well. Nice find by Malik Brown. Now I start going to put it on the deck and find Caden outside. Duke runs some clock here, I guess. Just not quite finding the offense. Dame Sard, another turnover. And another turnover. And Malik Brown saving it. Nope. And we're going to put Cam back in because the offense is stalled out, which is basically what I said. It's like, defensively, this lineup works, but like the offense is stalled out considerably. We haven't scored since coming back from the media timeout. 6:34 left as Boozer's going to check back in. We got Hemenia back in, so I guess we're going to wholesale them out here. Swap for Sar out and Malik out. I thought, Sar did hit 2 threes. He was having a decent offensive game, but SMU 6 of the last 7. Down to 10 seconds. Deflection. No! What? How did they get Gungba for a push from behind? The ref is on the wrong side to make that call. Oh, come on, man. The ref is standing in front. And, like, you're going to call the push a push from behind when you can't see the guy? Unbelievable. Anyway, Malik Brown will stays in the game as Gungba goes out, I guess, after that foul. Why is that? Because Gungba's only got 2. Cam Boozer with his second. I don't know. They're talking about like the Boopy Miller impact, but like you had this Jaden Toombs guy get 21, so like I don't know if you have Boopy Miller and Jaden Toombs getting 21. Like Jaden Toombs probably scores his average, which is 6, and Boopy Miller gets the other ones. As Duke is now up by 5, and Hemenia almost loses it, and SMU now. And we got a challenge, man. Just being too soft with the ball. Let's see if we can figure it out. I mean, SMU coming up with a steal here. I don't like it anyway. I mean, they're just like, Nick gets it over the, oh, he stumbles. Kind of hard to tell. I mean, Nick just stumbles over himself, like backpedaling. It's pretty pathetic, honestly. Oh my god. Hard to tell. I don't know if Caden ever touches it or not. Does Caden actually? Yep. Caden does touch it. That's out on Caden. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, man, this game is going to go over by so much. Yeah, SMU is keeping it close, indeed. All right, folks, I'm going to have to head out in a bit, but this is, let's see if we can go another 15 minutes here. So SMU down 5 with 5:45 to go. Oh, that's an offensive foul. That's a very easy offensive foul. Yeah. That. Okay, can we actually get the ball over half court and like not turn it over? Maybe conceptually that might work. Duke with 0 points in the last 240. Yeah, that's wonderful. Okay. Evans is going to go for 3. Ooh, in and out. Nice rebound by Boozer, though. And another foul. Oh, my God. That's 2 1-and-1s, man. We keep... 4 points we've left at the free throw line. And we're back down to 68% on the free throw shooting, man. Okay, I take it back. The free throw shooting has not improved. The numbers, like, by the eye test, maybe, but like by the numbers, no. It does not suggest any improvement. Oh, that is a sky high. Oh, wow, that is a sky high rebound there that ends up in the hands of Duke. Caleb Foster just turns it over. Caleb! What a horror show of a game for Caleb Foster, man. God, especially coming off the... What a horror show by Caleb Foster, man. Come on. To think we might actually lose this game. Brutal. It's only a 4-point game, man. No, it's a 3-point game. Oh. Gungba on Yigatolo. Oh, that's a foul with the reach in. Man, we is a foul fest. Should be 2. Should be 2 free throws here. It's a double bonus anyway, actually, so it wouldn't really matter. So finally. Oof, Toombs finally misses. The putback no good by SMU. Foster down with the biggest rebound of the game, actually. Wow, Caleb Foster came down with the biggest play so far. I don't even know how he got that. The smallest guy in there comes up with the board. Evans? Ooh, he wanted that 3. It's a deflection. All right, 3.5 to go, Duke, with 6 seconds on the shot clock here. All right. I'm trying to think. Where did... It's actually cold enough to have to wear a jacket. Now I can't find anything because I keep putting stuff in my jacket pockets. So with 3:31 left, Duke by 5. Let's see, you need 2 stops. And that's 2 possessions, that's a minute. You're up by 2 possessions, that's 2 minutes. It's one, no, you need a bit more than that, actually. No, you need a bit more, actually. You need a bit more. You need like 3 stops. You need 3 stops or scores, either way. So what do we think, folks? We're going to pull this one out or what? SMU with the ball. In foul trouble. We actually do have some foul trouble, but it's on the SMU side. It's Yigatolo's got 4. Washington here's got 8-4 as well with 8 points. But Ugatolo is really their man down low. Look at this Caleb Foster one, though. This 0 for 5 is just it's so hard to see, man. So it's like just really tough. Duke, one of their last 6. SMU, one of the last 4. Gumbo's been doing good. Gumbo with that. So this is very sneaky. Pat Gumbo's got 17 points. That's a very sneaky 17. I did not see that coming. Caden's got 12. Isaiah with 14. Isaiah 14, like, get those like 2 threes at the start of the second half, and like hasn't really done much since. He's had a free throw. Cam Boozer with only 14 is kind of crazy. And Gungba leading the team with 17. It's kind of backwards. Duke had the ball. Oh, yeah, Duke had the ball with 6 seconds on the shot clock. Sorry, we couldn't do anything with it. So SMU will have the opportunity here. Good defense by Gungba. That's a travel. It's a travel. It's a travel. Travel. Thank you. Thank you. That's a travel. So that's 1 stop. We said we needed 3. SMU in a zone. Foster looking to probe. Now gets it to Gungba. Up top to Cam. Ooh, not enough. It's actually too high. Yeah, the pass wasn't there. It was a right play, poorly executed. Uh-oh. 3 on the way. Not quite. SMU gets it back, and the offensive board on the second chance point makes it a 3-point game. Jeez. Nice down low. Nice to Cam Boozer. Nice there with a lay-in. Nice. Great find. Trading the baskets there. We just trade the baskets. SMU does not need 3. Just needs a good 2 here. Ugatolo. Oh, good. There's Toombs again, and he gets the lay-in. This Toombs kid, man. $90 seconds to go. That was almost a reach-in foul. Duke by 3. Cam Boozer at the top of the key. 10 seconds. Nice to Evans. Going to be a big 3 if it's too strong. Oh, no, it goes anyway. There's Isaiah Evans. It's going to be a big one if it goes. I thought it was long. John wants to bring the defense up. He wants to full court press here. Or he wants to pick them up at least in the half court. They're going to call a timeout. Nice. Oh, the Isaiah Evans clutch 3 at the end, man. I thought it was long. Honestly, I thought it was long. Yeah, see, this is like this whole ACC slate on Wednesday. They go Pitt, Georgia Tech, North Carolina at Stanford, then they did Duke at Cal. So they like get 3 games out of it. That's the whole shtick. No ACC opponent has gone to the West Coast winning both games. That's crazy. gotten worse. All right, let's see. Good defense here. Interesting that we didn't put our defensive lineup in there, but the result is the same, I suppose. We didn't put Sarr and Malik Brown in. We could have done could have gone the defense for offense now, because Shire could have called the timeout here and then done the swap to get the offense in here, as Toombs will draw the foul. So 2 free throws here for Duke and 1 more possession. It makes the first. If he gets the second and SMU takes a 3, the game is over. And he does make them both. All right. So SMU. All right, they're going to call a timeout. Chat, I think we're good. I got to run. I'm late for something. So thanks for hanging in. We'll see about Wednesday. Okay, I think Duke by 8 with 40 seconds. It shouldn't be a disaster here. We can probably hold on to this one. We'll see about Wednesday. It will be a late game, but maybe we can do the stream if folks are around. I don't know. Somewhat reasonable for me. It starts at 10. But anyway, appreciate you all hanging out. Have fun watching the rest of the wild card weekend here with the NFL. I will also be watching that as that's coming up. And then stay safe, everybody. And as always, go Duke here. We're going to move to 4-0 in the ACC, barring any disaster, I suppose, which I don't think is going to happen. And then we will take a trip to the West Coast. Anyway, okay. Thanks, everybody. We will check out and see you all on Wednesday, hopefully. Adios. Take care.